Hello, and welcome once again to another live stream. But today we're actually doing a pretty casual live stream, nothing like I did yesterday. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more daily racing. I just jumped into the time trial. We also have a new time trial, but I'm probably going to stick with this, or maybe I'm going to do some other dailies. But Marcus, welcome back. Welcome back to everyone in the chat. Loke, Jean, Apex, Robert. New season of the Just Pick the Best Car digit. If they are all better than you, it's what it is. Citroen was a good car. The best car, I think, maybe was the BMW, but Citroen wasn't that far off. It was actually one of the best cars, if you ask me. So it was too difficult. That's all I gotta say. But that's what it is. Mendy, hi. Quell, a Viper is here as well. How to get away with a penalty? I'm not sure exactly, but I will try to find out today. So, I do have like a couple of minutes. I mean, let's go like 6 minutes. Nicholas posted on Twitter that the Volkswagen has a good chance of taking 12th in the official season. Well, would make the... Yeah. Probably. I would say so. I really don't see any of the other cars that would work. Maybe like some of the other cars, but I'm not exactly sure which one would that be, to be honest with you. I mean, Mazda is definitely qualifying, but I mean, we'll see. It's just the first race. Could have been fun. I don't know what to say about that. I'm not a huge fan of that track in general, and yesterday was, I mean, it was insanely competitive, let's be honest. It was, what, 3 10s between all of us. In the top 10, let's say 3 10s, maybe even less, 2 10s. And my best time in the qualifying was a 0.2. In the qualifying without the tire wear, without, like, in general, in the qualifying for an event, I did a 0.9, which was like 2 tenths shy of what I actually should have been doing. But at the same time, you know, it's actually quite difficult to do anything. Especially get into the top 12. You're literally top 12 in the world, so that's that. Subaru, I think, doesn't really have a good chance of qualifying. It's just too slow on some of the tracks. I think he will probably get the most on some of the other tracks, especially, for example, I think it's going to be good at the Dragon Trail Gardens. But yeah, it's rainy, so yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be okay. But I gotta get up the pace. I got 4 minutes here. So yeah, it's a pretty challenging season. Yeah, and in the end, it all depends on the other drivers in other regions, if they are able to get good results. So, well, we shall see. Weak is not good. Default is the best one. Don't disable it, it'll be slow. Disabling ABS and GT is something that you definitely don't want to do. I'm probably going to take this race to kind of warm up, and then later it's probably going to be gay. But yeah, I mean, they invested a lot of time into it. That's understandable. But if I spend like 5 days preparing for it, I still don't think it would be enough. I mean, it's. I don't think anyone really understands that until they really get up there. It's really not about how much practice you do. It's very, very little details, very small things that matter in the end. And for dailies, I think I explained it yesterday, for dailies and in the daily races, I'm fine, you know, I can perform. But to get into, let's say, the top 12 in the world, that's a different story. That's a very different story. Even skill, yeah, skill level, but it's more than that. Okay, I gotta get used to this fast. Probably not going to do +5. This could have been a lot better. I mean, the point distribution, yeah, doesn't really make much sense, does it? Okay, I think in a couple of races I'll get up the pace. An afternoon flash? Will the website cover the Gran Turismo World Series points? Probably not. I mean, you can watch it, or you can see it on the official page. So, I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't know. And Luke is here. Luke is here. Grovers, hi there. With my Audi in 7th out of 15 races and finished 9th, earning 92 points. That's probably like B-rated. I mean, what's going on? Like, it's A-rated drivers. I mean, I would say that it's okay because I got Luke, but at the same time, I'm not sure if my sportsmanship rating is okay. Yeah. Cheers. Good afternoon, Sammy. People are practicing for the World Series. Yeah, probably. I think the filters are not sufficient on the website. What do you mean? Please elaborate. Maybe we got another idea that we can implement. You're not warmed up. I did 5 minutes, so let's see who's less warmed up. Hopefully these other guys are not warmed up as well. Maybe they are. Who knows? Maybe they are. I think it's going to be me and Luke in this one. Or Luke and Luke, because I'll most likely get a penalty. Ah, I got a penalty. I mean... Wonderful track. This is the penalty ring again. They must get penalties as well. They must. I will not accept this. Oh man, I think this is going to be a tough race if I keep on getting penalties like that. Should I say welcome to the penalty ring? Okay, less than a second to look. Let's see. Oh. The French driver behind hit the wall. So, I mean, I think I'm probably going to stay within a second to look. I don't want to say it twice. But the most important part of this race, I believe, is not getting a penalty. Well, that's what I think, but I don't know if it's actually going to be like that. Fuck. Who's braking there? I'm not stopping for that. You can't brake there. There are certain expectations. Sorry about that, but it's... Excuse me. I know. Tiago. Oh, he has 1 second penalty. Okay. So it says dirty rammers. Don't break that early. I want to see that. I mean, I want to see that situation, but For example, if the breaking point is at 100, so to say, and you're used to braking, or you're basically always braking at 100, and someone decides to brake at 120. Of course, you're not expecting it. I don't know if he was just following Luke or what happened in that situation. But okay. Yeah, expect the unexpected. Unfortunately, that's what it is, but it's I can't always expect the unexpected. Okay, I think Luke is warming up. I think he warmed up. But no, definitely not brake checking. That's not what he did. Oh, wonderful. Okay, the only thing that I have to do is not to get a penalty. Let's go. Luke is going to serve his penalty now. As you probably can see. I'll try to win this. But I would really like to watch the replay just to see exactly what happened, okay? Okay. How is it possible that Iceman got 505 points and the other winner only have close to... Yeah. It doesn't matter if you win your lobby, it matters where you are and in what lobby you're placed. So C lobby, it's never going to have the same points as, let's say, a top split or A+ rated lobby. Half a second. All right. That's safe, I think. Mostly safe. See? A minus doesn't exist. It's A and A plus. To be fair with you, I'm not sure why they made it like 8 plus instead of just A's, but I guess they wanted to separate the category. So I just gotta bring it home. Buenos dias. Brake and balance +2, I think. I think it's a battle behind. Good. Just 2 laps to go. How do you race and read your chat? I don't know. Like this. Yeah, but I gotta move my chat. I mean, I said that I need to do something about the chat. I'm probably going to get another screen. Like right here. Not here. Here. A penalty inside. My last lap. Well, some of the races that I had on Monday were like really good. But like this without any kind of strategy and being all alone, not so much. But I do have to say that it was a fairly good race on Monday. I had a couple of really good races. I don't think this is one of them, but yeah, everyone is, I guess, practicing for the World Series. Easy now. Even if I get a penalty now, I think it's going to be enough to win. Hopefully. Oh, that was close. Pitch the breeze high. Hello, guys. Okay, 7:33. Not the fastest race that I had. And look, got another penalty. I just want to see that situation. I really want to see that situation just to see exactly what happened there. Let's see it. Well, luckily I got 10 minutes to do so. And also we got Daytona. Yeah, it is Alpha Cup. It always is. Where am I braking? Oh, look at where I'm braking. Look at where I'm braking. And this guy called me dirty rammer. Okay, I'm probably not going to go to this situation again, but breaking point, the usual breaking point is right about here. Or a little bit sooner than that, just a fraction of a second sooner. Then you start almost immediately turning into the corner. But at the same time, maybe Luke braked sooner. I don't know. But like fully stopping the car there. I braked way earlier than I usually brake. And it was still not enough. I'm not sure what he tried to do there. sorry, but as I said before, when you're racing against someone, you have certain expectations. And that certain expectation was that he's going to carry a certain amount of speed through a certain corner. And literally stopping the car here in the middle of the corner isn't one of those expectations. Like, for example, we can even have a look at the usual breaking point and okay, let's call this, okay, this is a reference 140 when you see the grass. And then if I go to the next lap, I don't even know how he got to the last one. Braking is done here a little bit sooner. And I'm doing 160 here, 155. When I'm doing 140, I'm doing 140 here. Here. He was doing it there. Look at the distance. I'm just not able to stop the car there. And I'm still able to do that corner. And again, I want to see if there is any kind of... Yeah, 160 there. You can't be 20 kilometers slower than the car behind you and expect that he is going to stop. Am I consistent? 162 this time. So I would really like to understand that. And how much speed did he carry in the previous one? Yeah, now he's braking fine. He's doing 156. Everything is okay. But why did he stop the car? Maybe he didn't want to hit Luke, but at the same time, don't call me a dirty rammer. It's an understandable mistake, but you should have given the position back. I actually disagree with that. I actually disagree with that because it was unpredictable. And when something like that happens, I'm just not going to give the position back. So if someone is following a certain pattern over, let's say 10 laps, or you're expecting it to have a certain pattern, and then he breaks that pattern, okay, it's fine to make a mistake. But at the same time, you're really not expecting that someone is going to carry 20 kilometers less through the same corner. So it's literally like watching F1, and then someone breaks, instead of breaking, let's say 50 meters or 100 meters, they break at 120. And you're just trying to stay close to them. At 20 meters is, I mean, we can calculate that. It's probably like 2 to 3 tenths. You simply don't have the time to react. And you can't blame the person behind. I mean, usually it is the one that is being blamed, but they're usually looking at telemetry data and see when someone lifted. They even, I think that was the situation with Fernando Alonso and George Russell. I think it was something like that. And I think they handed a penalty to Alonso because he was lifting on purpose. I mean, he didn't say that he was lifting on purpose, but he was braking, or actually he was lifting his throttle 20 meters before. So he was handed a penalty. The car that was leading was handed a penalty, not the car that was following. So, no. I broke harder than usual. But no, it's fine. I just wanted to explain to the audience, like it's okay to make mistakes, I understand that. But when something like that happens, I'm not going to say, okay, it was my bad. Because I know it wasn't. And to be fair with you, you see this happens when you, for example, brake too late. Yeah, I mean, when I'm talking it like that, I'm not trying to, well, I'm not trying to put someone down or just say, okay, he performed very badly, or he's a bad driver, he's a bad person, he's this, he's that. No, I'm just trying to simply explain the situation. So don't worry about it, as they would say, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Well, I just have to check if Alonso was actually handed a penalty for that. I think he did in the yeah. I think George Russell, he lost it, and then he flipped upside down. I think it was Australia last year. I think it was something like that. Creating an anomaly, yeah. And hello, Van. Dio, I don't know what to say. You saw it as well. I honestly thought that you were going to be quicker than me because you usually are. But what happened yesterday was insane. A 20-second penalty. Okay, we can check that. We can ask ChatGPT these days, everything. But yeah, 20-second penalty. I mean, okay, sim racing and real racing is different because real racing has some serious consequences. For example, if that situation happened in F1, that would have been like a serious injury or something serious would have happened. Definitely a lot of damage. Definitely a lot of damage. But, you know, it's a very tough corner. You're doing like 100. I mean, in F1, they're doing what? In that corner, 200. Yeah, it's not only a front wing. For example, if you miss it, and then you end up like here sideways, bam. But the whole car is destroyed there. What do we think about cheaters? Well, I pretty much don't have an opinion because I don't think any of that was really cheating. I don't know. And Dr. Vibe, hi. Newbie question. But is it the rear brake balance to assist with rotation? Yes, it is. So more of the brake and bias to the back means more rotation of the back end. So plus is better for rotation, but also it's more unstable. So yeah. Racing is highly emotional. But you know what? When you like sit on your couch at the end of the day, you're like, it's fine. You kind of get away with it. Any advice for wet driving? Use alternative lines. But yeah, no one is really going to share the alternative lines for this round because everyone is trying to qualify. So I guess you will just have to wait for someone to stream the top split and then you will find out. Who is even streaming the top split? Love my style then. Love your comment. Super GT. That's not really top split. I mean, I'm not sure how many points did he get. Like 300 points. So you will probably not see alternative lines. Or the lines that, you know, other top split players are doing. Okay, I think looked warmed up. Okay. Look warmed up, which means that it's not going to be an easy race. Unless he picks up a penalty. It's not like I said it, but It's not like I said it. He might even keep this place now because I'm too far away. But he won't. He won't. He won't. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. And that was a moment. Is being a wizard cheating? Maybe. I mean, in medieval times, you would be called a witch, but now... Maybe. Like, I put a spell on you. Yeah. You know what? Maybe it would be fun to start from the back. Just to see how all of this is going to go. How did Digit do? Digit didn't really do well. I mean, I kind of did okay. Let's be honest, I got into the top split and finished like 12. 12. I mean, considering who was in that lobby, it wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it wasn't like very good. I think I had my chance in the first slot of the day. Unfortunately, I didn't use it. Unfortunately, didn't qualify. I mean, qualifying was okay. It wasn't that bad. If I qualified only a 10th better, it would have been a much better result. But you know what? At the end of the day, when you're looking at the whole situation, you're racing the best people in the world, and some of those guys will eventually win the World Series, because if they qualify for those cars, which most likely they will, eventually some of them will win it. And yeah, driver standards were, hey, yeah, not bad. I have to agree with you on that one. Surprisingly not bad. Surprisingly not bad. I mean, I had that moment when I was racing with Paluni, I think it was. And later he apologized for that. He said like it definitely was not intentional. I mean, I think that it wasn't intentional, but it kind of threw my race off. But either way, in the end, Jojo got 450 points, which is insane. And it put him in 8th place overall, I think. And for that race, he got a lot of points, so... he will most likely qualify either way, because he's insanely quick. He has some serious talent, and I'm just expecting him to, you know, to do what he does best and really perform on that very, very high level. Yeah, Flash, what I don't know is if maybe they have some information that those lobbies are being monitored, and if something bad happens, it's most likely going to be a penalty, or you know, they will remove the points for that player and something like that. So I think that's the reason why they just said, okay, let's just take it easy. It's not worth risking the points that I already have. I mean, either way, on Road Atlanta, everything was pretty much done in the qualifying. And of course, I think real slipstream help, if it's even real. If it's real. I have a feeling like it's not real, it's like a semi-real something in between real and custom. And good morning, Chubby to Chicago. Let's have a look. This car really doesn't like trail braking, I think. It's more about just hitting the brakes and letting it go. You got a positive. I think Volkswagen will qualify, especially with Mehdi. He's a top class player. And it all depends on the other regions. Okay, closing in. That was actually really good. Oh, look, got another penalty, I think. Now I'm sending it through the chicane. I think I could even do it more. Oh, Mew Mew and Aphelion did outstanding. I think they did well. I mean, it's a long season. They all know that they will have to perform like in each round, and that one round won't be valid. But at the same time, you only need one bad result and it's all over. That's how it goes. Will I try the next one from the back? I might. Just to see what the experience is like. Lap guides. I did so many lap guides and I don't think it's a good format for my channel anymore. And honestly, I got tired. I think I made over like 200 guides, maybe even more. And a lot of those guides were very, very similar, so I'm like, no. I'm done with the guides. I'm done with how all of that is going to work and go. I mean, these are new trucks. He's quick. 1.3 now. How did he get such a good exit? Of course, I will hit a wall there. This track is all about track limits to me. Hopefully I stayed within those track limits. He's always faster than me through there. He'll be doing something that I don't know. He most likely is. No, not voting for cars because it's going to be a mess if I do that. I'm the rookie, thank you. He's getting close, but I have a full second. I'll check the replay. I just want to see what the top players are doing, because I have a feeling like I'm losing too much time in some of the corners. Ooh, he got seriously close. That's not good. too far away to send it. I'll take this one. Oh well, that was a quick race. And that's no. Or did that no. No 5471. It can't be anyone else. I was like, he's quick. Yeah. He was really, really quick. Maybe too quick. Let's have a look at the replay. Thank you. Trying to be calm. So, should I do it on my other account? Or maybe, you know what, I can do some Daytona. Or I can do Barcelona. I can do... First of all, let's check the replay. I just want to see what he does. Because it's usually 2/10 in that corner. I'm like, 2/10 in one corner. That's like too much, isn't it? Behind the loop. I want to see this one in clean air. Okay. That situation. Okay. Okay. So use more track on the way in. Oh, I'm braking way later. I'm braking too early. Okay. Again, using more track, that's it. Yeah, not trail braking, that's it. And I can have a look at exactly where he's braking. Is it a full wet race? I think it's going to be intermediates only. Go into the tunnel. What I'm doing? Trail braking. I don't think I'm trail braking into that corner. I kinda am, yeah. And let's have a look at the hairpin now. My chicane is fine. Okay, what do you think I should do? Because I have a couple of other accounts. Is it time? Other group 4 cars. I'm just not sure what would be good here. If anything would be good at all. Ricky it is. Rookie. Ricky. Hello, Rowdy. Okay, let's see. How is this going to go now? DG Lizard, thank you for that. Yeah, that's a wheel. That was definitely a wheel. Ah, okay. I haven't been on this account for a long time. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. But which one is it going to be? No, you can have as many accounts as you like. Aha. WRX. Huracan. Should I take this yellow beast? Yellow beast and a Huracan was good. Let's take the yellow beast. This is going to be bad. WRX. Okay. It's like doing... like the car is doing push-ups or something. Huh? You have to take them off the rig. Not necessarily if you got enough space to open the cylinder. This might be okay, actually. Yeah, but sometimes when I get myself in those kind of situations, I think it's just better to take them off the rig, clean them, and do whatever it takes. Just install it. You're going to lose, let's say, 20 minutes instead of just trying to find a solution how to do it in that small space. Okay. Sometimes a more difficult solution is easier than the one that you're thinking about that it's going to be easier. But let's see. This could be fine, you know what? This could be fine. I just have to brake more. But you know what? It's fine. Maybe, I don't know. It's going to be fine, but I have a feeling like it can be equally quick, but just with less understeer. That's good. I like less understeer. Okay, most of these drivers in these, well, most of the drivers in this lobby are A-rated drivers, up to P4. And they are doing the lap times that are roughly 4/10 slower than what I'm usually doing. I think I could even do better in the qualifying, but that's not the point. I just want to see if this car is going to be competitive. Like, is it even competitive? That's interesting. But let's see. Okay. Less to first challenge. You know what? It would be good if it's less to fifth. Less to fifth would be good. Alexoni right behind me. He's very, very fast here. So let's see what this car can do. I mean, I got a Supra in front of me. Not the car that you're expected to see in this type of lobby. But look at it. Yeah, it just goes. No. What can you really do in that type of situation? Oh, he's going to hit it. Let's go on the outside. Let's try to go on the outside, actually. Done and done. Okay. That worked well. I love when cars teleport from one place to another. Just love it. Okay. The driver in front of me with a half a second penalty. So I just have to stay out of penalties and eventually it's going to work. Alright. I mean, this is a whole lobby full of alphas. Like every car here. Except I think I saw a G70. Okay, a penalty. I will probably not be able to overtake, but I'll get close. Maybe closer than I expected. He got another penalty. You can't make this stuff up, really. Okay. You know what, I can just wait. or I can try to overtake him somehow. I think it's actually better that he just wait, and when he serves his penalty, I'm going to get that place. So it's better not to rush things. It usually doesn't go well. But I have to get used to this car because it's jumping over the curbs. Maybe a little bit more than I expected. Okay, there is like a lot of smoke. And as I said before, I think I saw one G70, but that's not G70. That's the Atenza. Okay, come on. This needs to be a place for me. Send it. Oh no, this guy crashed. And a 4-second penalty. Wow. That's appropriate. Even though I just don't even know what happened there. I think he just gave up now. Yeah, that was appropriate. Okay, 2.5 seconds now to P8. To Tyler Oversteer. So let's see if Mr. Oversteer has space. I think he does, but let's see if I can catch him. P1 still possible. Something quite big would have to happen there to get P1. And I think I should avoid jumping over the curbs like that. They are highly unpredictable. Excuse me. Well, you know what? If I went through the pits at full speed, it would be like a good way to overtake. Okay. I'm assuming that we will see a lot more penalties in front and a lot more action, so let's just wait. I have a feeling like this car is better in some of the turns. Okay, getting much closer to them, 1.5 now. Alexoni behind me. Purple. I got purple. How do I have purple? This car is surprisingly good. This is very unusual. I'm at +5. I do have to say that this is very unusual, and I was definitely not expecting this. Okay, of course I had to mess it up. But I'm still gaining. How am I gaining? Okay. Okay. We got much closer to Tyler now. Mr. Oversteer. Let's see if you're really oversteering or understeering. He will not get a good exit. As I said, I'm gonna try to force him into a mistake, and that's what happened. But okay now. Two half-a-second penalties right in front of me. Should I send it? Or should I take it easy? I think outside might be better. This car is on fire, honestly, guys. This is good. Okay, at least one place. Come on. Brake late, brake late, brake late. Full send. Sorry. That was definitely my bad. Oops. You didn't see that. Well, this car doesn't understeer that much, so you can really just floor it and the car will eventually get out of the corner. And you won't have to worry about understeer. Yeah, but I think it's going to be more difficult now to overtake him. I think I just need to wait now. Like, use the slipstream, wait in the slipstream, and just be patient. Nothing more. I'll make him go to the right. Didn't really work. Of course. Of course it had to happen. Why not? It didn't really work, did it? Okay. So now I have two cars in front of me. Probably not going to be too patient now. Thank you. Not an easy race. Not before the... Yeah, this guy did it again. He did it again, and now it finally happened. You can't move on the braking there. You just saw what happened. Oof. Carnage now, carnage. But you know what? No penalties yet. As I said, not my best race really, but I didn't expect this type of driving. Why did I say that? Thank you. I thought this would be a good race. Oh. I mean, 2 laps to go. I mean, pace-wise, it's fine, but what happened was just wild. So, okay. Hitting the wall. How to position the car here. And that's going to be another penalty. Or maybe it won't. No, it's not a penalty now. Really wide, maybe too wide. Man, what a race. Oh. Final lap, guys, final lap. Should I send it now? Why not? And now he's going to lose the place either way. P7. I mean, not really the type of racing you want to see. I do have to say that the car was good. Rowdy making EU account. Racing is better, but I was honestly expecting more out of this. I was actually expecting a lot more. Digit gets up the pace quicker than me. Depends. It really depends. But let's go again. Well, actually, you know what? No. Let's watch the replay first. And I also need to delete some of this stuff. Oh, I have a lot of replays here. Well, a lot of replays. Okay, that one didn't really go well. Let's see. The WRX was surprisingly good. For example, this one, like, I really wasn't expecting him to teleport there and then teleport back into my line. This was good. And this was good, I think. Penalties. I just wanted to see that battle a bit. Who was that? Okay, that went fairly well. Here, I think it was here. Yeah, I was. Look. Try to send it. And then you can't do this. You can't move in the braking area. I guess you will find out in a hard way. Okay, yeah, I skipped it. Don't move in the braking zone. Okay, this was a fairly late move, but still. We found out. I mean, this was a very, very late move. And then I tried to do this, didn't work. Then I tried to do this, it didn't work. And then I think he just missed his breaking point. And that was it. By far. At least he waited. Cool. And that was the end. I'm not sure what was the highlight of this race. Maybe everything. Okay, let's move on. Same car again. I think this is a fairly underrated car. Hmm? Okay. Oops. Let's go. Let's test it -5. Yeah. I just wanted to see what is it like to stay under power. That's a penalty? Okay, how much can you actually cut? Okay, not that much. Okay, also not that much. For the Beetle, higher gears. Use higher gears. Yeah, I have a feeling no matter what I tried, my line was already good. And if I try something else, the car is very unpredictable. Yeah, it's not worth it. Hello, Scaramone. Hi there. Okay, this should be more competitive now. But let's see. It took a while, didn't it? Audi. The TT Cup. Here. I mean, it has good top speed, but in the corners, it's not great. I don't think I'll try that car. It's just, in my opinion, not good enough. Subi could be the anti-meta, yeah? Dolina Chupova. Hvala. Let's go. Let's see how this is going to go down. I'll try. I'll try to do something. Radar is on. I'm literally last, so it can't be worse than this. And I think this lobby is quicker than the one that I had before. Oh. Easy now, easy. I can already see some potential trouble up there. Yep. 1 second penalty already. Yeah, but which line to take now? To be fair, it doesn't really matter which line I take because he's either way going to get a penalty. Or he got another penalty. I wanted to say serve a penalty. No, he got a penalty, but he got a penalty as well. So that's a place for me now. Someone in the dirt. Okay. is bouncing. Ready? No. I didn't expect that. I just have to be careful, like way more careful than what I usually am. It's not like I didn't have the inside there. So far, so good. More or less. Okay, I think I should try a different line. Yeah. It's very competitive up in the front. Understeer. Oh yeah. Okay. So far so good. 11th place, 7 seconds away from the lead. I just need to see what's going to happen in the middle of the field now. I mean, when I see 3 or more cars in one place within, let's say, a second in the middle of the field, that usually means trouble. A lot of trouble, actually. Yellows. Yeah. Not sure what happened there, but we can check later. And the penalty. Okay, P10 now. This is I would say this is a clean race. Okay. Not sure what happened there. But it's another penalty. I'm going to get that place now. Half a second, 3/10. Yeah, I'll get that place. But okay, you know what? I'm already in the top 10. And I do have to say that this car performs better than what I expected it to perform. Just have to avoid the bumps there. And hello, Jason. In front of me with another non-meta car. It's the Atenza, like in the previous race. So let's see. Just need to avoid those high curbs. I'll try. The Bulgarian seems to be pretty quick. A better line out of this one. Now within 4/10. A 44.444. That's good. Maybe not. Go. Should I try now? No, I gave him a little bump, so let's wait for a second. But if I get a chance, I'll go for it now. To be fair with you, I was not expecting this car to perform at all. But it's good, maybe as good as the Alpha. Maybe I even prefer this car now. Okay, now I got some clean track in front of me. Let's see what I can do with this car. Not great. Yeah, I have a feeling like this car performs better for me than the Alpha. And Ankh, doing well, thank you. Oh no! What have I done now? The curb got me. I went for a push. Then I pushed myself into the wall. One more lap to do something. Let's go as Carnage. Okay, they're side by side, but which line to take now? I guess this line. Yeah. If it's not a clear overtake, it's not going to work. There's just not enough space for two cars there. But you know what I'm thinking? How much time do I have? Eight minutes. No, I'm thinking about actually setting a lap time. Let's do that. Let's see if this is really a good car. Maybe not. Just want to see if I can compete with the other guys with this car. Six minutes to go. Let's keep on going. I think it bounces off the curbs more than the Alpha does. Okay, this is a 44.7. I need what, a 43? Mid 43 now in 2 minutes. -5. Let's try. Oh, this one cost me a lot of time, probably a second. A second. Full second. Okay. Hey. Still working. Still working, guys. Wow, okay. I did not expect that. They said they need a mid 43. I think I'm going to get it with this pair. Where is this coming from? This wasn't great, but still, 3/10. I don't know how this is jumping over the curbs. Oh, man. Wow, this car is like really good. Wow, honestly, I am surprised. I'm really surprised with this thing. I'm probably going to mess up now, but wow. There was 2/10 up with a big mistake in the chicane later. So this car has a low 43. If it's not a penalty, of course, now. Wow, okay. Well, look at this thing. I'm surprised that not more people are using this car because it's good. I don't think I've seen anyone use it. Okay. Oh, it's a good car. I mean, I was able to do this, what, in 4 laps? Brake and bias -5. I think it helped, yes. It's a magical car, isn't it? Okay, now I'm in 4th place. Okay, so let's see what this car can do in this competitive lobby. I think it's a better car, honestly. Like, what is the world record at this point? Where do we stand? dailies. Circa Gilles Villeneuve. It's a 42.8. To be honest with you, it's not a very... I mean, it is a very strong top 10, okay. But I'm not too far off it. What do you think? Should I do some time trial later? Why not? I think I will. Let's go -5. I think I have, let's say, a 0.2 or 0.3. I'm not going to say easily in this. Well, let's see. Let's see what I actually got in this car. I have a feeling like Alpha is understeering way too much. This car, on the other hand, oversteers. That might be a penalty. Or maybe it's not. Not. Okay. Oh, but it's a penalty for Matti. Like here, I can go flat out. I don't even have to think about it. But with the Alpha, I have to lift. Yeah, but this curve, this car is kryptonite. Okay. Okay, 1 second penalty, I might get that place. Alpha, I think, still has better acceleration. Slightly better. I think I found a non-meta car. Anti-meta meta. And I think it suits my driving style a little bit more. Because I can trail brake a little bit more and I can also rotate the back end more. Yeah, okay. I think I'll have to position the car in a different way to get this one to work. Penalty. Oh yeah, it's a penalty for Luke. Oh, that's a bit of a bump. Ooh. Eye for an eye. Wow. Okay, with that half a second penalty, I think I'm going to take the lead now. Yeah, I'll take the lead. Luke in second place now. I never saw that coming. WRX in the lead. I don't have to worry about understeer now. It's more about oversteer now. Going to defend now. Wow. No. I need to get this car into the time trial. I just need to. Wonderful car. Okay, this section is like really bad for me right now, but I'll manage it. Okay, now I was pushing it a bit too much. It's the fastest lap of the race, but that definitely wasn't something that I wanted to do. Never mind. I like it. I mean, I don't like the penalty, but I like this car. And I think I lost time there. I didn't get any time there. I lost time. Because the car was simply bouncing too much. There is no way that you're going to keep the speed with that much bouncing. That's not going to happen. Ever. I should maybe try second gear, but I'm going to do that in the qualifying. 7/10. I'll lose a place now, but I don't mind. Okay, I need to chase Luke now. Let's go get him. It's better on the way into the corner, and he does an understeer. I called it a great success. Except this curb is like bothering me all the time. I mean, it's not much better with the Alpha, is it? Yeah, I don't think second gear is good for that one. I don't have much time. After this, 2 laps to go. fastest lap of the race again. Honestly, I think my pace is better in this car than in the Alfa. He's going to get it later. Yeah, he's just better here. On the way out of this hairpin, there's much better acceleration. No, it's going to be a penalty now for me, isn't it? Ah. What a way to ruin the final lap. What a way to ruin this final lap. I didn't even want to go for it, honestly. Either way, I'm going to lose 2 seconds and he's going to get the win, but... I mean, it was a good race, I gotta say. It was a very good race, but unfortunately, it's just penalty. Alright, you know what? I'm not even mad about it. This car has a lot of potential, and I think I'm going to jump into the time trial and see what this car can do, because it's a good car. I really want to see what is the true potential of this thing. And I think this is my... yeah, probably my best time in the race that I've done. Look at this. Alpha, WRX, Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. One Atenza. All of those other cars are Alphas. Maybe it's time, guys. Maybe it's time. Yeah, I thought you realized, and I thought you were just like trying to defend or doing something, but all good, look, all good. You should try the WRX. I think it's even better than the Alpha, really. Now, I think I'm jumping on my main account. I'll do this on my main account. I want to have records of this. Yeah, I noticed. You went really, really wide into the corner. I think you would have had me on the straight either way. Even if I, for example, even if I went for that move, even if I made that move stick, but the Alpha just has better acceleration out of the hairpin. Yeah, qualified. I think I can get like a very, very low 43. Maybe you think how many other cars would be anti-meta in other weeks too. I assume a lot of them. At least at least 2 cars. At least 2. You know, on some of, for example, on some of the dailies, you can't really do much. For example, if it's a very long straight, like a deep forest, you know that the Viper is going to dominate. It depends. It really depends. But what I would really like to do now, not go into the race. No. I'll get into the qualifying. And I'll make it work. I need to make it work. So what is my goal here? 43-0. Guys. Let's do it. That's too much. The qualifying the car feels a little bit different, so I'll have to get used to it. It kind of feels easier to drive, doesn't it? I think it rotates more. That's a penalty, I think. Yep. Either way, I need a good reference, so... let's just see what I can do. Things are good. Things are good, look. And I'm very glad that I found this car. $44.8. Another penalty, I think. Okay. If I just avoid getting penalties, it's going to be good. Well, thank you, Luke. I try to do my best to explain how I drive and what I do. Let's see now. That penalty is probably like a second, so that would already be good. Okay, this time I will not get a penalty. Okay. 0.3. We're looking at a 0.3. This is already a 0.5. 4. Okay. But I think the start is good. Thank you. He said I need like a very low 43. Probably. Rotation. Bouncing. No. I must stop trail braking that much. That was nice. That wasn't. Yeah, that was chaotic. I mean, I'm not sure if super formulas are meant for this track. Probably not. First turn can be improved so much. There is a lot more in this. Don't hit it. Yeah, I think 42s are possible. What is my delta for my optimal time? I think just a hairpin can be much better than this, than what it is now. '26th in the world. Yes, that's like 3 to 4 tenths away from the world record, isn't it? Okay, I can get it 2 tenths now. I just have to trust in the car. I have a feeling like in some of the corners I'm taking it too easy, in some of the corners I'm just overshooting it. And trick limits, of course. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Again. Overheating the front, probably. Let me try to save this one, I'll go again. The hairpin is my worst section. Agreed. Let's just see where this is. 27th? 27th. And the world's fastest Subaru. The Husky. Hi there. I need to get this one right. That's the problem. Now I overshot it. Casually. Let's go. Yeah, the exit is crucial here. this wasn't good. No. Let's try again. Everyone is getting penalties here. I think we have to thank Cyrus for this. He is the one to blame. I just have to find the limits. There is definitely 2 more tents in this. And probably another set of penalties, yeah. For turn 1, I might use like -2. I have a feeling like a car is rotating way too much. I'm fighting penalties now. Let's try. World Series. If you watched my stream yesterday, you probably have an answer to that question. Even though this seems to be good, like very, very good, there are still players that can do better than this. Low 43. Thank you, gamer. Cool. A lot of likes. Thank you, guys. Bomber. Malo da. It up there. Well, I'm using this now, and it's pretty good. there's a tent more there. I'm going to do a little bit more of this, but I'm already happy with a 0.2. That's a pen. I'll try to break later here, why not? Yeah, it doesn't really work that way. I have a feeling that the first couple of laps, let's say 2 to 3 laps, are the quickest. Let's try to do it. Lost a bit of time there. Ooh. Let's go again. Whew. That was good. Let's check. Where is this on the leaderboards? Any advice? I wish I could give you some advice and then you would immediately go quicker. But from my experience, it will be actually understanding your pedals. P12 in the world. So understand where 25, 50 and 100% is when you're braking. This matters the most in my opinion. This thing is crazy. I can tell you that this thing is crazy. Like P12 in the world with this thing. I'll do a few more. Vax Racing, thank you very much for those 9 months. Come on. Okay, that's an immediate penalty. Next week dailies. I don't know. What are going to be next week's dailies? I could check, but I don't know. And the race is good. It's good. Oh, now I'm asking too much from him. Samo SR, hvala lijepo. Let's go. I mean, I know where they are. I need to find them. Or I need to do it. I mean, data logger in this case, I don't think it's really going to matter much because they're all using a different car and I don't really have a reference. So I'm kind of on my own. They're definitely not there. Any fast drivers on GT7 that don't use ABS? No. It's a simple answer. Guys, you need to try this thing. It's good. Do it. Not amazing. I mean, let's just send it. I got nothing to lose. I'll probably lose it, but hey. Yeah, it worked. Do you think there is another couple of tents? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's just... there's probably a tent in here as well. Yeah. But you know what? The 43.1. I can't be mad about that. Needs to be different. way, it's a penalty, I think. Well, I would say that it's very good. Maybe more than I expected. Upgrade. Sim nets are good. It depends. It depends on what are you looking for. But either way you go, you will not make a mistake. This is any good. Ah, I tried. Some that's like really good adjustability, so I ain't for the price. Simply not good enough. Too much speed now. Yeah, I'll do a couple more laps and then I'm done. Penalty. I want to try something here. Doesn't exactly work. Too much time is lost when you jump over that second bump. Okay, that's a bit too much. Let me try one more and then it's done. How many hours? Probably less than people expect. So yeah, I'm basically only playing when I'm streaming. That's it. Nah, I'm done. I think there is more. There is definitely more in this. But at the same time, it will probably take me a very, very long time. Or too much time to get it. P12 in the world. I think I can be happy. And I think I can be happy with this car. I can definitely be happy with this car. I was not expecting this. I mean, this is a field full of alphas. Maybe alpha still has more potential. But at the same time, it's not bad. It is definitely not bad to be the only WRX. I found a new meta. It can go faster. Like, for example, in that previous lap that I've done, the first sector was like a tenth better than this one. So it has a potential to do a 42 here. Yeah. Velasco with a 43.0. And then another problem is that last corner. And that last corner is, I think, the biggest problem for me. The main difference, oversteer versus understeer. Alpha understeers a lot. This car oversteers. If you ask me, oversteer is manageable. Understeer is still manageable, but not in the same way. So I would say that potentially even this car is better for me. What about the Mitsubishi? I haven't tried it. I don't know. It could maybe work. I mean, if it handles the bumps in a better way, it might even be better. But yeah, the bumps are my biggest issue in this one. Definitely, by far the biggest issue. I just can't get them to work every time. I'm trying, and then all of a sudden, I mean, I get a really, really good lap, and then all of a sudden it's a bump. It's a curb. Yeah, that's something that unfortunately I don't really like about this circuit. Maybe this should have been done in a different way, but yeah, bouncing, mostly bouncing. Brake and bios -5, maybe too much. -3, -3, -2. Heisenberger, hi. Do you drive some dailies on daily race B? No, I haven't driven it, and I'm probably not going to drive it this week. Atenza can handle the bumps. Yeah, at the same time, Atenza used to be a good car. Now you don't really see it that often. So, apart from the Alpha, I think there are a few cars that can work here. Like Huracan. What's his DR? Huracan. Yeah, but Huracan at the same time doesn't really like the curbs, so... Yeah, WRX here, 444. Hardy, right there. Now you see Tiago, there is a GTR. Pozdrav Ivanček. Ide. Gura se. Heli Vedo Veli. A few GTRs. And then the Atenza. So I would say that it's not all about alphas. Probably different cars would work well here. It's yeah. That's that. Yeah, Huracan has that first gear out of the hairpin. That's good, yes. I don't know, I have a feeling like the Alpha maybe overused this week. Because I think it's more difficult to find lap time with different cars. Because with the Alpha you can always rely on great acceleration. No matter what you do, you're always going to get good acceleration, no matter what you do. And unfortunately with some of the other cars you just simply have to take it in a slightly different way and carry more speed to make those cars work. So that could be challenging. A Hardy, give it a shot. Give it a shot. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. But guys, I'm done. I'm also done for the week, so I'll see you on Monday. And what can I even say? Thank you very much for watching. Entire temperatures are by Coach Dave Delta, which is down in the description. Or you can Google it, it's there. Not sure if I've seen it. I'll have a look. But I'm done. See you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. And see you next time. Bye-bye.